Hey everyone, welcome to my update video. So there's a couple things I want to talk about in this video. The biggest one probably just being the whole Hololive thing. You may have noticed that I've been doing a bit of a different thing on the channel, adding some Hololive reactions to it. And you know, the thing is, this has been like primarily an anime reaction channel for quite a while. You know, since the beginning, really. I've dabbled with other content a little bit, but never really did too much of it. I mean, the problem with Let's Play is probably that it took more time than I had left on the channel because so much of it was taken up by the anime reactions. So there was this issue where there'd be a little bit of a spot open that I would, hey, maybe I could do Let's Play, and then I do part 1 and put it there, but then there's no real room for a part 2, and then I'm like, well, I'm kind of boned now. And then eventually when there is room for a part 2, I'm like, you know, either lose motivation to play the game, or I forgot some stuff in the game, or I occasionally lose a save file of a game. You know, it depends on the situation, but because of that, like, a lot of the Let's Play stuff I've tried never really went anywhere, really. But so what I've been kind of thinking for a while now is that letting some room open up on the channel, and then letting some new stuff kind of go in there, and that new stuff being Hololive reactions, you know, and that's better than Let's Plays in the sense of the time it takes, because it's not like a huge commitment, whereas like a Let's Play of, unless it's like a really short game or something, a Let's Play is much bigger time commitment, just big commitment in general, because you know you usually do multiple parts until it's eventually finished. Whereas the Hololive reaction stuff I've been doing, you know, they're generally like, you know, 5-10 minute clips in their like standalone stuff generally. I mean, even if there's like a series of them, and like in the case of the without context ones, you can still just watch one and like, you know, it's fine. You're not gonna like forget stuff and then be confused when you get to the next one. Like, wait, I forgot this crucial plot point. Like, it doesn't have that issue that Let's Plays have. So that's one of the reasons why I thought adding some Hololive stuff in the vacancies that I have would be a good idea. Also, you know, the reason I did anime reactions in the first place is because I liked anime, you know, and I figured why not just film myself watching it, and that could be the start of building up my YouTube channel. And I wanted to be a YouTuber, so that all just kind of connected like that. And now I like Hololive stuff, so I figured I could kind of do the same thing, you know, add some of that to the channel. And Hololive YouTuber, like that kind of thing, it's pretty anime adjacent, you know. Like, I feel like there's a lot of overlap between the two. I'm sure not everyone that watches anime, you know, watches YouTubers. I know that, but there's probably a lot more overlap there than in other avenues, I would imagine. In most other avenues. I don't even know if I'm using that word right. But so that was kind of the logic there. I want to try in some Hololive stuff. And, you know, I've done like 4 or 5-ish Hololive videos, and they've all done pretty well. I mean, in general, my channel's really never gotten very many views. Like, there's been some like outliers that got a whole bunch of views because of whatever circumstances led to that. But it's also pretty common for a lot of my videos to just not enter triple digits even after a week. And, you know, compared to that, we have like the Hololive videos that can sometimes pass 1,000 videos in like 48 hours in some cases, right? I haven't done enough Hololive videos to know exactly what the average is views-wise on those, but I can almost guarantee it would be higher than the average on the anime reactions that I do. I can almost guarantee that for sure. Like, they've done very well on the channel, and since I like Hololive stuff, you know, I'm gonna watch Hololive stuff even if I don't have a YouTube channel. Like, that's just how it is. So it made sense to me to kind of add that in there. So, you know, if you were confused at all about why that's suddenly a thing, I mean, the gist of it is I want to try something new. Hololive seemed like a good candidate for that, and so far it seems to have worked pretty well, and I really would like to keep doing that. So hopefully people that don't like Hololive aren't too bothered by that being on the channel. Like, anime reactions are still, you know, coming out, so there shouldn't be too much to worry about in that regard. But I kind of wanted to make a dedicated video talking about this because I didn't really want to bring it up in one of those Hololive reactions, because that's the kind of content that I think primarily gets traffic from just searching the videos and from recommended videos, not really subscribers. So it didn't seem like the best place to talk too much about entering that. So I kind of wanted to just have an update video where I talked about that. But yeah, if you have any questions in regards to that, you can certainly ask in the comments. So that was definitely the first thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to talk about was just anime reactions in regards to like this season. So I would like to talk about some shows that I'm just not going to react to and that's like sequels that some people might expect me to react to, but I am not going to react to. Those would be stuff like the Attack on Titan, the final season. I reacted to the 3rd season on the channel, but I do not want to react to any more of it. It's just not the kind of show I like to react to. You know, there was kind of a large period where I would react to stuff on the channel that I just the type of shows that I'm just not good at reacting to. Like, if I'm being honest with myself, the kind of shows that I feel like I'm good at reacting to, that I enjoy reacting to, it is pretty much the kind, it's like lighthearted, silly slice of life / comedy. You know, cute girls doing cute things. Like, that kind of vein of stuff is really where I derive enjoyment for. And reacting to, you know, big mainstream action-packed, story-driven, you know, shows that have events happen that I don't remember, and people yell at me in the comment section for not remembering, you know, from something that I watched season 1 5 years ago. Like, that kind of thing, I just don't like that kind of thing. You know, it took me a while to really fully accept that, and I kept reacting to that kind of thing for a while because of, like, Patreon requests and stuff like that. But since that whole thing's behind me, I am going to try to, moving forward, just not react to stuff that I just know that I'm not going to enjoy reacting to, and that should overall make me happier on the channel. So yeah, Attack on Titan, it's a good show, a really good show, not something that I want to react to though. So I thought I would mention that. There's also World Trigger Season 2. I've gotten a lot of comments from people on this one because I reacted to the 1st season back in the day. But I am definitely not going to react to Season 2. You know, somewhat for similar reasons as I mentioned on Attack on Titan. It's, you know, this big, large-scale setting with a lot of characters, different weapon types, couple different worlds, multiple planets. It just, you know, it's a lot. It's you know, again, that kind of stuff. But in that case of World Trigger, it has like an additional reason why I don't want to react to it. Just take one little pop over to episode 1's reaction. You know, take a look at that 300 dislikes, and notice that the comment section was turned off, and that was done because of the numerous just random fuck you-esque comments that I got on that video. Yeah, just I don't really want to react anymore to that show. I think that's pretty concrete, honestly. So a show that I'm kind of like on the fence about continuing with, like doing the season 2 of, would be Slime, because I know the 2nd season of Slime is airing. I did quite like season 1, although it does have some of those characteristics I talked about before that make shows not really want to react to. But I don't know, I'm just kind of on the fence with Slime, really. I might just do it anyway, we'll see. I'm kind of like 50-50 on that, but that's kind of where that is. Now, Hataraku Saibo Black, I have not reacted to that yet, and that's mostly because there was this weird thing where both Hataraku Saibo and Hataraku Saibo Black aired in the same season. You know, maybe there was some intentional meaning behind that, maybe not. But the thing is, as I was trying to fill in my very limited reaction slots with shows, it felt unfair to give 2 of them to like the same, it's not the same show exactly, but the same, you know, what's the best word for a category of shows? That doesn't sound right either. But the point is, yeah, I just decided I would just do Hataraku Saibo and do Hataraku Saibo later, you know. That's how I opted to do it, so I will do Black just later. Also, Log Horizon, I think that has like a 3rd season airing, but I did not react to it. I watched season 1 back when it aired. I watched, like, I don't know, half of season 2 while it aired, so yeah, not going to be reacting to that one either. I think that's pretty much all of the, yeah, sequel kind of stuff I wanted to talk about, really. So, yeah, I think that's about it. And I'm probably going to remember other things I wanted to talk about as soon as I end out the recording, because that's usually how these things go. But yeah, hopefully I got a lot out there that needed to be said. So yeah, just going to end out the video now. So bye-bye.